Hi guys, so this is Miss Kline here, and this is my August reading Flipgrid. So this month I have been reading Porn or Crime. It is a memoir by Trevor Noah, and I would give it 5 out of 5 stars. Um, I don't necessarily give all books I read 5 out of 5 stars, but I really liked how Trevor Noah approached such sensitive topics in an understandable way because he's talking about his childhood growing up in South Africa, and we see that through the perspective of a child. So everything is very understandable. Nothing is too complex or confusing. But he's a comedian, so there are certain moments that could be really tragic, and the way he presents them, it makes them more funny. Also, sorry if you guys can hear my dog in the background. For my notice and note moment, I took just a couple notes. So my first notice and note moment that I want to share with you guys is a lesson that our character Trevor Noah learns, and that is not to break the law. He learns that if you break the law, bad things are going to happen, and that race and social class are privileges. And when you are of a higher social class and you're white in South Africa, you get treated differently than if you are black or colored. And that is a lesson that he learns. But what's interesting about this lesson is it forces him to think about how certain things are illegal or not illegal that he would have thought were good or bad. So he talks at one point about how he has a business where he's burning CDs and it's illegal, but he never thought of it as being a bad thing. So when he gets arrested and put in jail for the first time, he's having to realize, well, what have I done in my life that is good or bad? And to kind of think about how his own value system is similar or different to that of the law. My second notice and note moment that I want to share with you guys is an aha moment. And this occurs when the main character's stepdad beats up a child. So Trevor Noah gets into kind of a disagreement with a kid, and his stepdad beats him up. And in that moment, our character realizes how violent his stepdad is. And I mean, we've seen signs, but as the book progresses, we see how that violence and that aggression from his stepdad kind of continues to grow and progress as well. So that is that first moment where we realize, oh, he's not just like an angry person, he's a violent person. And the last notice and note moment I want to point out is repetition. So it is constantly repeated throughout the book that this character's mother, so Trevor Noah's mother, is very religious, and she feels a very close relationship to God and to going to church, and she really values those things. And you're reading the book, and it's repeated again and again and again, and you're like, I get it, his mom is religious. But as the book progresses, you realize not only is that part of her character, but it also relates to some of the plot. Like certain events happen because she is religious and goes to church. So again, that is just, I felt like that repetition was really key in developing characters and also some of the plot. Anyway, that is my review for this August Flipgrid, and I can't wait to see what you guys review.